friends. So what we're going to do today is we are going to practice drawing different kinds of lines. Okay, so and then we are going to use those lines that we practice into making a very fancy snail. Okay, so let's see the supplies that we need. We need markers, we need crayons, we need paper, we need a whiteboard to practice draw, we need a pencil. Okay, we're not using the entire paper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this paper in half like a book, like this. When I match this side with this side, I'm going to press this together, and then I'm going to press this down. I'm going to make a nice crease. I know you guys won't be able to do this, so I want you guys to ask for help. I want you guys to ask your mom or dad to help cut this paper in two. You can use scissors and cut through this folded line, or like I'm doing, your mom or dad can rip this. If you have made a nice crease, then it is easy to rip it even without a scissors. So I have the paper. I'm going to put one paper away, and the other paper I am also going to put it away right now because we are going to practice making some lines, right? So what is a line? Line, and where do you find lines on a painting or on a drawing? And my question is, can you see lines and shapes in this room that you're sitting in? You are going to look around and see if you can see some lines. Maybe you are wearing a dress or a shirt with some squiggly lines, or maybe squiggly lines like that, or spiky lines like this, or you see some lines like this around. Maybe there are short lines that you see. Do you see some lines like that, or do you see fancy lines like these? Or what else? Maybe short lines like that. So there are different lines that you can find around. I want you guys to look and then come back, and then what you're going to do is on your whiteboard or on a scrap paper, you're going to practice draw some of the lines. I have some of the lines here, right? Or some lines. So what happens with the lines is, there was an artist long time back. His name was Vincent van Gogh. Vincent van Gogh. Okay, so what he explained line in a nice way. He said line is a dot going on a walk. So a dot can walk straight like that. Maybe if the dot is in a mood to walk for some time and then stop and then jump and then walk and then jump and then walk, we get another type of line. If the dot decides to walk like this, it's going to make him dizzy, but it can make another line, right? If the dot goes on a walk and come back to where it started, what do you get? You get a shape, right? So lines do all these things for us. Okay, and when you use same type of lines again and again, what do you get? You get a pattern. Okay, so first you will practice making the lines, and then maybe you will practice using the same line again and again, and you will make a pattern on the drawing that we are making. Okay, so practice a few lines. Maybe you can also make horizontal lines. There are names: horizontal lines, vertical lines. Then you can make thick lines, short lines, right? So there are different lines. So you practice a few lines and then come back. I'll be here waiting to show you how to draw the snail that we are making. Okay, you guys are back? Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to draw a snail. So the snail is going to take some lot of space. So we are going to put the paper sideways in the landscape style. So I'm also going to put the whiteboard in the landscape style like this, sideways, not this way, because the snail's body, the shell is a little bit big and we need a lot of space. So I'm going to place it sideways. Then if you can find something to draw a circle with, a small circle like this. Well, should I use a smaller one? Let me find a smaller one. Maybe this would be a nice size to draw the head with. So see how big it is? It is, let me take a marker. I'll compare with a marker. So if I put the cap on top, see, cap will be that's the size of the cap. If you can find something to draw a circle this size, it doesn't matter. You can draw a circle freehand, or I'll show you two ways to draw the the snail head. Okay, one way without one way with this with the leg to draw a circle with, and another without that. How is that? I think that will work, right? So we are placing the paper sideways. Then what we are going to do is, because this is bigger paper than this one, I'm going to take this one. Okay, so I'm going to show the first way to draw the head. So you can draw the head, trace the circle, and then I'll quickly draw this part, and then the rest of the part is going to be the same. I'm going to draw two lines like that. Okay, and then it's like a L. Can you see the L? Okay, I'm going to make another one and connect it. That much is easy peasy. Okay, if you don't have something to draw a circle with, let's see how we do this. We are going to make a rainbow. So the rainbow, you're going to put make a fist, put it, and then draw a rainbow around it. Got it? And then you're going to make a line come down, a line come down, then go this way. So it's like a L, and this line is a little bit longer, and then this going like that, and then you'll make a backward C. So you have the head and the body. Then next we are going to draw his eyes. He's a happy fellow. His smile, and we'll draw his antenna. So antenna is like this, like a C. Can you see the C? Like this, and a backward C. Or if that is difficult, you can just draw a straight line like that, two lines, and a circle on top. Whatever is easy, you are going to do that. Okay, now we need to make his body. Okay, so I'm going to make a rainbow, a big rainbow. It's almost touching the top of the paper like that. I'm going to practice drawing the rainbow a few times, almost touching, and now I'm ready, and I'm going to draw the rainbow. Now the inside of this is squiggly, right? So I'm going to start with a squiggly line. Watch, I'm going to start from here, and then the line is not touching another line. Okay, I should not be touching anything, and I'm bringing it down and stopping. Got it? You want to practice one more time? Oh, sorry. So start from the middle. You're going like that. Don't touch any lines. So we're going to make a curvy line, go around, around, and then you're going to bring it down and stop. So you got a swirl inside the snail's body. Then once you're done with that, you're going to draw some lines like that. Okay, and then inside each of these lines we are going to make those lines that we practiced, okay, to make him nice and colorful. So if you want to practice draw this one more time, okay, if you want to practice draw the snail one more time, stop this, rewind, watch, and draw along with me one more time, okay, and then come back, and then we are going to draw Mr. Snail together on the white paper. Hi guys, you're back, right? So let's see how we are going to draw. The paper should be in the landscape style, not this way, sideways. We are going to find this, or you're going to put your hand like a fist and then trace it. If you can find a cap, I have a cap, so I'm putting the cap. So the cap is like, I'm leaving like 2 fingers. So watch, 2 fingers space, and I'm putting a dot. And on the dot, I'm keeping this thing. If you don't have this, on the dot, you're going to keep your fist and then trace. So you're going to leave some space on the side, okay? I'm going to put this down. I'm going to trace this. Okay. Now I'm going to draw his neck. So the neck is like this, a long line. It's almost touching the bottom of the paper. When I reach there, I leave some space, and then I'm going to draw another line. This line, I'm going to keep 2 fingers, okay, where this line meets. And this line, you should stop when you reach the finger. Got it? Now, you're going to make a line going this way. And now this one is going to be like that, okay? And then when you reach here, you're going to make a curvy line, like a C. Now, I'm going to make a rainbow almost touching the top. So I'm going to make a few times, and then I'm going to make the rainbow. Got it? Oh, we didn't finish drawing the eyes. 2 cute eyes. Cute like you guys. And then a smile. And then the antenna. So I showed you, like, you can draw 2 lines and a circle on top, or you can make him fancy like that. Okay, it's up to you. Then we are going to start the spiral line. So this line should not be touching another line. So you need to be careful. If you want, you can practice with your finger 1 time or 2 times. 2 times is always good, or maybe 3 times. Okay, and then I'm going to start making the curvy line. I see that I'm not touching another line. I'm keeping the distance, and then when I reach here, stop. Now I'm going to divide this into lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I made these lines, and now what am I going to do? I didn't show the rest, right? So I'm going to close my black marker. So you guys were doing this with a pencil, right? So what you do next is you are going to take the black marker and then go over all the lines that you made. I'm going to take a bigger marker, a black marker. You guys are going to take this one. So watch, you're going to go over all the lines. I'm making some thick lines here. I'm outlining everything that I made. I'm like doing this slowly. I want to be the lines that I make should be on the other line that I made with a pencil. Okay, if I'm super fast, the lines may not be on the line that I made first. So I am staying on the line. I'm taking care to stay on the line. Make these lines. Okay, now let's make him smart. Give him a smile. His antenna. Okay, so then next I'm going to close this black, and then I'm going to take some random color. Okay, this is the color that came. So first I'm going to, in the first section, I'm going to make a pattern. So pattern is when you use the same line again and again, you get a pattern. So I'm going to make a line. So this is one section, right? It's like one box. So I'm going to make a pattern here. So you can make any type of line in the first section. You don't have to copy. So you have made so many lines, you practice so many lines. So put one of those in here. It should be the same line. Keep repeating. Okay. The next section, I'm not going to use the same color. So only thing is this shell, I'm going to use just red, orange, pink, and yellow for his shell. Okay, so we are not using other colors. Okay, so then I'm going to take red next. Maybe what should I make? So this is the next type of line that I'm making, a pattern or a line. Got it? So I'm moving to the next one. I'm choosing another color. Should yours be exactly like mine? Are you guys making the same patterns that I'm making? No, you can make those nice patterns that you practiced, okay? I'm making some loopy lines, loopy, 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 loopy. Maybe now I'll practice some shapes, okay? The star is a shape. Now, maybe I'll make some circles. Now, what other shape or something that I can think of? Or I'm going to make just dots. Dot is the smallest line, right? Now, maybe a squiggly line. Did I use yellow? Maybe orange or maybe yellow. Like this line. Now, last one, a crazy loop line. Okay, now, so we are done with the body. So I'm going to put these colors. These colors are colors that remind us of sun or something that is warm, like fire. So I'm going to put these warm colors away. I'm going to take the blue, blue, green, and purple. These are the colors we use to color the water, the sky, and maybe the ocean, things like that, right? I'm going to use those colors for the body. So only this, the neck and the body, I'm going to make some pattern, okay? So, I'm not using this. I'll use crayons here. The same colors, I'll use the crayon. I'll use the green for the grass though. So here I'm going to make some long lines for the grass. So the lines are going in all directions because we want the lines to look like grass. Grass won't grow straight down like that. It's like messy. Okay, so that is done. So now I don't need this anymore. I'm going to put that away. I'm going to take purple for his body. So I'm going to take purple because the grass is green, right? So I'm just going to take purple and then color with that. It's okay that you can see the grass going on top of this snail because the grass is in front of him. In the not the turtle, what is it? The snail is standing behind the grass. That's why there is some grass on top of him. Try to color in the same direction. If the grass is not showing that much, let's take some more green and then go on top. Doesn't work that well. On top of the... Okay, so now let's color his face. I'm going to use blue for his face. No, maybe green. Or what color should we use for his face? Or maybe purple itself. Because blue is going to be the sky. So, same colors, stay within the line. And did you see me scribbling, my friend? No, and I'm taking my time and filling the whole thing in without any white showing. That's how you color. Otherwise, people when they see your art, they will think that maybe a baby who doesn't know how to hold a crayon did the coloring. You don't want people to think that way, right? Now, what we are going to do is we are going to take orange. So this is orange. So on top of orange, wherever you see orange, you are going to take orange crayon and fill that part. So I'm filling that part. Where else is orange? Here is orange. Here is orange. So I'm not pressing too hard. I'm coloring this lightly. Okay. And this part is also going to be orange. Now I'm going to take red and I'm going to color. Oh, this is not red. What is this, Mrs. J? This is red. So I'm going to take red and color wherever it is red. On top of that, I'm going to color lightly with red. This part is red and this part is red. Okay, now I'm going to take pink. Wherever there is pink, I'm going to put pink on top of those pink lines. Here too. Where else? Okay, so that is all pink. Now I'm going to take yellow. And there is 2 yellow places that needs to be filled with yellow. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the green and fill in this with more green. This is the crayon that I'm using. Before we used the markers, but now with the crayon. Okay. Now I'm going to take my blue color and I'm going to color the background. So I'm putting my crayon sideways. Can you see? Not this way. I'm putting it sideways because I'm going to color lightly. So take your time and color lightly. We don't want to get the blue on top of the snail's shell. So when you reach the shell, you're going to be careful and then color lightly. On this side. Okay, we are almost done. So, see, we are done. So once you're done, you need to write your name on the bottom. Take a picture, write your name, room number, and your grade. Take a picture and email me so that I can see how well you did, right? And keep practicing some lines this week. practice making some patterns and lines, and I would like to see you guys next week, same day. Bye bye.